Hello everyone, and welcome to my EastEnders Media News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for tonight's episode of EastEnders reveal that Whitney is not Britney's mother. Whit is upset that they are going to take the girl away from her. In the meantime, Bianca is determined to tell Whitney everything after learning more about Zach and Lauren, but will she stop at nothing? In addition, Stevie returns and makes an effort to clarify, but will Billy be open to hearing him? Is Stevie even being truthful anyway? EastEnders spoilers state that Britney is removed. The beginning of the episode is good for Whitney because she is unaware of Zach's adultery and the fact that Bianca is also aware of the truth. She meets with Britney's instructor and discusses her diagnosis of Usher syndrome. Rice, however, is able to insert himself into the situation after Whit leaves and informs the instructor that Whitney is not Britney's mother. When Whitney gets home, she is shocked to see the police and social services waiting for her. Britney is informed that she needs to be placed in emergency foster care while they investigate her account of events. Finding Keely and hearing her side of the tale is essential, but it's proving to be more difficult said than done. Will Bianca's disclosure of Zach's actions worsen Whitney's already broken state of shock and disintegration when Britney is taken? Will she remain silent to avoid causing Whitney any further distress? Will Britney be returned to them? Stevie leaves his mark. Phil makes it plain that Stevie is not welcome as the Mitchells gasp in disbelief at his homecoming. In the meantime, Honey pushes Billy to be open and honest with his father about his past hurt. After a while, Billy takes Stevie back to the apartment and agrees to listen to him. They talk openly and honestly about Billy's early years. Any tiny advancement, though, is undone when Stevie inquires about Jamie. Billy gives his dad the boot because he is so angry. When Honey sees Stevie stalking out of the square, she tells him to put forth more effort if he really wants a relationship with his son. Will she listen to Stevie? Yolanda makes a vow to the church in the spoilers for EastEnders. Yolanda seeks solace in the laundry room, unable to handle everything that is happening around her. But as soon as Jean enters, Yolanda becomes emotional and starts crying. Yolanda confides in Jean about her spiritual problem without disclosing the full scope of her trauma. Jean quickly gives Yolanda plenty to ponder. Returning to number 20, Yolanda shares with her family the significance of her faith. She suggests planning Jordan's baptism and emphasizes that they should have something to look forward to. Will Chelsea accept it? According to tonight's EastEnders spoilers, Monday, April 22nd, Britney gets into a bike accident and Billy, Zach, and Whitney drive her to the hospital. When Zach and Whitney learn that the child has type 2 Usher syndrome, they are taken aback. Spoilers for EastEnders. Can the couple help Britney get through this difficult moment? Spoilers for EastEnders. Britney suffers with Usher syndrome. Britney had a bike accident this evening in Walford and is transported to the hospital for an examination. Nevertheless, Zach and Whitney learn that Britney has type 2 Usher syndrome when they are at the hospital. The physician then affirms that Britney will eventually experience visual and hearing difficulties as a result of this. Can Britney and the couple help her get through this while she battles her symptoms? Spoilers for EastEnders. Running the London Marathon with Jay and Honey. When the day of the London Marathon finally arrives, Jay considers withdrawing because of Nadine's shocking pregnancy announcement. But Honey is able to persuade him to reconsider and start running with him. Billy was delayed in getting Britney to the hospital following her bike accident, so he arrived at the starting line later than expected. Even if he eventually arrives, his day doesn't go as planned. Is he able to make things right again? Yolanda avoids being around Pastor Clayton. Yolanda struggles to overcome Pastor Clayton's recent attack on her while she is on the square. She struggles with her faith and then thinks about skipping church. Patrick, on the other hand, encourages Yolanda to continue attending church with Pastor Clayton despite not knowing what has happened to her. Is Yolanda able to tell Patrick the truth about what actually transpired at the charity function last week? Or will she just keep hiding things from him? In recent EastEnders scenes, Elaine Peacock, Harriet Thorpe, was horrified to discover that she had unintentionally discovered a significant infidelity scandal. This week, the world of the Knight family was completely upended when it became apparent that patriarch George Knight, Colin Salmon, had a severe brain ailment brought on by his years of boxing. Given that fighting was his coping strategy after the death of his adopted mother Gloria, George was determined to fight again despite the doctor's warnings that one more strike to the head would be enough to kill him. But Cindy Beale, Michelle Collins, wasn't ready to watch her girls lose their father, so she set out to try to talk George into taking a safer route by setting up a therapy appointment. George consented to complete the exam because he wanted to do the right thing for his family, but halfway through he found it all to be too much, which worried Cindy. Upon discovering Cindy's interference, Elaine and the girls cautioned her to stop and entrusted them with George's care. But as Thomas Law's character Peter Beale noted, Cindy isn't the type to give up easily. Cindy crept back into the bar to talk to George after Elaine and Anna Knight, Molly Rainford, became sidetracked. George quickly revealed that he had planned another brawl. Cindy, who was furious with him, urged him not to fight, but when he refused to back down, she threatened to tell Elaine about their kiss. Elaine had heard everything. Little did she realize. What will Elaine do now that she is aware of George's betrayal of his ex-wife Cindy? 3. Yolanda abused him sexually. Yolanda is stressed up on the day of the fundraiser when Stella, the wife of Pastor Clayton, says hurtful things to her. Patrick, meanwhile, finds it annoying that Yolanda and the priest are spending time alone. Following a heated argument, Yolanda tells Patrick not to attend the function. Yolanda and Pastor Clayton are alone in the kitchen before the charity event begins, and he then abuses her sexually. 4. Yolanda tells Elaine everything. After the attack, Yolanda is devastated and goes to the laundry for comfort, where she sobs. When Elaine discovers her, Yolanda tells her what has transpired. Will Yolanda, though, tell the police or Patrick? 5. Nadine lays a bombshell on JJ is taken aback when he receives a voicemail from Nadine pleading for an urgent meeting. Without responding, he confides in Gina, who counsels him to ascertain Nadine's desires. When Jay and her finally cross paths, she reveals to him that she is expecting his child. She confronts him again the following day after he hurries off, shocked by her actions. Nadine gives her explanation for not telling him earlier. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.